Good morning, Maui. Looking at our surface analyst, we have a 1031 high pressure north of the islands. That wind should be filling in still. I know it's going to be getting east, funky, but it's windy outside. So we're hoping we're going to get some lasting wind and these lows continue to be pushed by this high pressure. When we look at the Earth map, we see we still got a good 40 knot east wind hitting the island. We would say yesterday was rather brisk. We might be getting a little swell development from up north, but it still looks like the dead of winter is on. A little closer view of that Hawaii Islands wind. Again, we're showing a good east strong, nice looking day. It's south-southeast at 5 on the crater. And we look at our soundings, they're showing a pretty steep line, not too diabatic, just probably calls from all the cloud coverage and the rain. So it's not looking great for flying on either of the airport soundings. We look at these clouds, the generator down below is still below, which is good. Hopefully that pushes off to the left. The clouds are a little less intense today. I already saw some sunlight, so it's going to be cloudy, but not as. Again, we see the thinning, but we still do have this hot spot down below. Going to be keeping the clouds in flow. This is all getting sucked into a different low. Here's a fun loop. It's kind of like a moisture surface analyst, showing how that low stuff is getting sucked into the low right here. And for showers, not as much as we've seen. These winds are looking a little more southeasterly in the showers, which kind of sucks, but yeah, I think we'll still have something. Our wind guru is continuing our winds, keeping it east-southeast. Should still fill in, just a little gusty. Rains are decreasing forecast-wise. Same with clouds, so that looks good. Waning crescent moon means we're going to have a little bit low at 8, a little bit high at noon, and then a low at 7. As for waves, we have a 3.6 north swell, 11 seconds. It's been hanging around the 3.6 all early morning, definitely on the decline. Might get to Hokipa, maybe might try the Samfoil at the harbor again. Not quite sure, gonna have to take a look, but definitely seems like surfing and the funky cold wind is doable. And finally our sun for close, it's not looking too active. Probably a few little lifts up above on the backside. Nice coronal hole line. But yeah. Alright guys, have a good day. Probably be a windy one again. A little bit of waves. Yep, be safe, have fun.